Your friends hate you because they're jealous. Tell me why I've had so many friends who have literally started hating me out of nowhere while I'm just here trying to live my life and chill and be happy. I would never think randomly that people are jealous of me. That's not just a thought that crosses my mind. Like, yeah, you're just jealous. I don't think that's at all anything to flex with. If I'm in a good place in my life, I want you to be also. Like, if I'm successful, I'm so happy if other people are successful. I'm not in lack. I don't live in a deficient world. But at some point, you have to understand the psychology of these people and really look at it for what it is. Because they still want to be around me, they still want to be my friends, but also they want to make me feel so bad for some reason. That's not normal behavior. You have to stop gaslighting yourself and say, like, oh, it's not that bad, it's not that serious. It is. It really is. You have to watch out for these people because they have the closest access to you, but they can treat you like a worst enemy. You will notice a lot of these people, they can never give a genuine compliment. Even if they try to compliment you, there's gonna be some aspect like stabbing in there, like something hurtful they have to put in there. They cannot just say something nice to you because they will like it if something upsets you. Did you hear about this Mexican influencer and businesswoman, Valeria Marquez? So basically, she was only 23 years old, a really beautiful girl, really successful, and she was doing an Instagram, no, I think TikTok live. She was doing a TikTok live, and she got unalived by a courier that was sent by one of her friends to bring something to her. And her other friend, and so basically, she got unalived by the courier. Then her other friends came and finished the end the live stream, and it just looked like really she was in it because she was not even. I know some people say like, oh, she looked like too calm, like ending the video. For me, she literally looked eerie, like she was giving me a bad vibe. And her another friend, the one who actually sent her the courier, she started to look a lot like this influencer, a lot like Valeria. She started to do her hair, her makeup exactly like Valeria. Now, I'm not saying they did it definitely okay, but the chances are there. It is a really weird case. I have realized that a lot of my friends hated me because I am happy. And I don't know, are all people just really miserable in their lives, or I tend to attract this kind of people? Insecure and unhappy people are the ones who you should look out for. And I don't want to be so judgmental, but I have seen it time and time again, so I'm going to put myself first because what other option is there? I had this one friend who was really angry when she could not control my perspective on things. Literally, many times she's screaming at me when I don't agree with her beliefs. And it came to a point where I feel like I have to be walking on eggshells constantly, not to upset her because my way of thinking is different than her and she will be really triggered and upset by it. And I was thinking, like, what if we could actually be nice to each other since we're friends? I know, a crazy thought, but what if? You can voice your opinions in a respectful way, but when it comes to a point where your core beliefs are just really different, I think maybe it's time to part your ways. But they don't even want to do that. It's like, how are you so attached to me, but you don't even like me? It's weird AF. I have so many of these stories. I have another woman who I was really good friends with. She was pretty close to me. I was always giving her my things to use, my phone to use, not thinking anything of it because you know when you're close with someone you trust them, right? And what I found out, she was taking my man's number from my phone and started texting him. I made the mistake of telling her how happy I am and how good this man treats me. So, yeah. In that scenario, she was not a threat to me because I stayed with the guy, I dropped her, I started to spend less and less time with her, and yeah, then she really started to hate me and lash out on me, and yeah, scream at me, things like that, you know. Now in my life, I have so many good people around me. There really is not a lack of friends in the world. There genuinely are people who are gonna be happy for you, happy when you're successful, beautiful, thriving in life, just supporting you. Remember this, you really will start acting like your closest circle. So yes, it really is that serious. Why would you choose people in your life who don't motivate you, who don't inspire you, who don't love or support you? And I don't think it needs to be this like super dramatic thing when you choose to not be super close with someone anymore. It happens all the time. Sometimes you part ways, sometimes you grow out of situations, people, relationships. You have to be responsible for your own life. Really be the CEO of your life and hire and fire people accordingly. I have realized this. Once you start giving value to people, they feel like they own you. When you have a conversation with someone and you're really on the same page, when you give them a lot of value, when you give them a lot of time, they will now put you in a box and be like, this person is making me feel good, and they better keep doing that. Really, a lot of them will feel like they owe you and that you have to keep catering to them. So now, when you step out of this role that they have created for you and say or do something that they don't agree with, they're gonna get angry. It's really narcissistic, and it happens a lot on social media also. When somebody follows you, there are a lot of people who are gonna follow you because you give them value, you make them feel seen, you talk about things that they agree with. And now, when you're gonna do or say something that they don't agree with, they're gonna take their anger out on you because you are stepping out of this role that they have created for you, and they are not comfortable that you have another personality that they have not assigned to you. I'm at a place in my life where I just cannot be bothered with this kind of people. I honestly find toxic people so stupid because it really takes intelligence to fix your issues, go to therapy, think before you act, reflect on your thought patterns, acting patterns. For me, you really are a child if you choose to stay toxic. I get it. A lot of us, we grew up in unhealthy homes, bad environments, whatever. I feel like until you're like early 20s, it's fine to be toxic, but it's not cool to be an emotional mess and not stable when you're 40 years old. We live in a time where therapy is not a taboo anymore, so I think that people should be normal and realize that happiness is a choice, which is a whole nother topic. A lot of the times, the older and more successful you get, the lonelier you will get also. When you're young, you're naive because you're not aware of what humans are capable of. When you're young, you will accept toxic behavior because you just don't know any better. Like, you don't know what is normal in relationships. And a lot of the times, you don't even know that you have the option to say no, I won't be treated like that. So, your closest circle has a lot of influence on you, and you should be really careful who you surround yourself with. It's really no joke. I don't identify as an empath, but I am super mentally affected by the people who I surround myself with, even if I just met them a few times. I don't know why actually, but I started mimicking people subconsciously really fast. So I literally can't hang out with you if I don't like you, or actually if you don't like me. You know, I'm thinking, what if you don't like me, and because I'm mimicking you, I'm hanging out with you, so I also start not liking me. You know, these videos are really therapeutic for me. I really like it. Yeah. And for a long time, this idea didn't fit in my head that people want to be close to you but secretly hate you. And a lot of you don't believe what I'm saying because you don't think that you have anything worthy to be jealous of. Maybe you can see how beautiful you are, how talented you are. For me, it was the same when I found this out because I was like, I'm not super successful, super beautiful. Well, I am now, but I didn't think that then. So I was like, why are these people jealous of me? That's literally so random. You might want other people to see the value in you, but just because they see it, don't mean that they will appreciate you because of it. I saw this quote and it said, people know exactly who you are, they just hope that you don't. And a lot of these boyfriends who you have are also gonna be jealous of you. and they're gonna hate you for it. This is another conversation because I think I'm not gonna go this deep now, but men really be haters also. It's not only women. If you have a light in you that you are meant to share with the world, it's really like there is this dark energy that's gonna do anything in its power to dim that light. You will see a lot of people hate you for no reason. Don't be naive. Never be afraid to stand up for yourself. You cannot control other people, but you can control who you surround yourself with and how you set up your boundaries. There are some people who you just cannot win with. You can be the best friend, most generous, loyal, loving. They're still not gonna like you when they're jealous of you. Remember that you are the boss of your life and you should always put yourself first. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it, and I'm curious to know if you have experience with this kind of friends, so tell me. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I will see you again. Bye.